Hi everyone, it's me again, VA Jessie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. To those who are new here, my name is VA Jessie and I provide work from home tips, sales and phone skills improvement, and anything related to virtual assistants. So if you are new in my channel and you're someone who wants to know more about how to become a virtual assistant and how to, gain more tips and tutorials about sales and cold calling and things about freelancing, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you would always be updated whenever I release a new video. And if you are someone or a business owner or realtor, real estate investor, or anyone who's looking to get access to different strong virtual assistants, please do subscribe to my channel, and you can go to my website too at telecrewoutsourcing.com to know more about our virtual assistant services. For today, we're going to talk about the most common questions that I'm getting from newbies that are trying to figure out how much they have to price their services when doing freelancing or virtual assistants. Sometimes they would ask me, is this offer okay? What should be the starting rate? Or what should I accept? What kind of offer should I start accepting? So for today, I would like to share with you 5 things to consider when you are pricing your virtual assistant services. The first thing that you have to consider when you are thinking about how much you have to charge your client for a certain job. In freelancing, nobody gets to decide how much you would be asking for your services. So it's not your friend, it's not your parents, it's not your husband, it's not even your client who's going to decide how much you're going to charge. We are in freelancing and we're not in corporate world. So basically, how much you will be charging your client would depend on you. Okay, you can do research, you can ask around, but ultimately by the end of the day, it would be your discretion of how much you would be asking for the service you are providing. Because again, we are not employees here, we are freelancing that are providing services, right? Same as photographers when we are hiring them for weddings or for parties. Same with hosts and event organizers. When we ask them to do certain things for us, we're not gonna be like, hey, I want you to do this for my party and I think your service should only be priced at this amount. No, it doesn't happen that way, right? So what we usually do is we inquire about their services and they would tell you how much the service is. Maybe they would ask a couple of questions about what type of party it is, and then they would give you a price. So same thing in virtual assistants and freelancing, your price would depend on you. Okay, you just have to think of a realistic and fair price that you think you deserve. Next thing that you have to consider when pricing your freelancing service is how you negotiate your price. So consider researching on different tactics and how to properly negotiate your price. I'm gonna probably create a different video for that. The agency manager of Telecrew Outsourcing, and I'm the one that's usually going into different meetings when introducing our products and services to different clients. It's very normal every day for them to tell me or for them to, negotiate the price with me. Now, at the end of the day, you have to consider your negotiation tactics. You can't be someone who wants to charge this because you feel like this is how much your services is worth. And then if the client says I can't afford that, I think that I can only give this amount. You can't be that person who would just give in and tell them that, okay, I give up, or I would give you my service for that price. So you have to learn how to negotiate, all right? Because at the end of the day, after the negotiation, it would depend if the client agrees with the rate that you told them and if you are okay with the rate that they're offering. So at the end of the day, it's just a matter of agreement between both parties. The third thing that you have to consider is the type of job that you will be doing. Same with my example earlier that I said that with photographers, videographers, it would depend on the different shoots that they'll be doing, what kind of event it's gonna be. Same with you, your rate would also depend on the type of job that your client would require you to do. So for example, if your client would only require you to do cold calling, appointment setting, then your price would be this X amount of money. But if your client would also want you to do social media marketing and cold calling and email marketing all at the same time, then you should also consider adding more to your charges. If you are just a beginner, you might want to consider what types of jobs you would only be accepting. Remember, you cannot be everything for everybody. So you have to decide what kind of service you are offering. If someone is offering you this kind of job and you feel that it's not your forte or you don't know how to do it and you would want to lean towards accepting more of cold calling or appointment setting work, then don't force yourself, because you might end up not making the clients happy. So you also have to think of what kind of niche you have and what kind of skills you have and what are the services that you're offering. So you can price your services a lot better that way. Remember I told you that in freelancing, you get to decide what your asking price is going to be. Like, nobody is going to dictate it for you. But I want to be frank with you that even if that is the case, it would still depend on your experience and expertise. So basically, you have to consider that yes, you can dictate your rate, you can price yourself depending on how much you want it, but you also have to consider, the fourth thing that you have to consider is be realistic and make sure that you price it depending on your experience, depending on your skills, depending on how long you have been doing that type of service. So lastly, the last thing that you have to consider is the value of your services, okay? Any client would be willing to spend this X amount of money as long as they are confident and that they can see the return of investment. So you have to also consider the type of reviews and testimonials from different past clients that you have. If you have that, then it would be a lot easier for you to negotiate your rate or your services, right? Because they can see that these are the testimonials from different clients that I had in the past, okay? And it would definitely help you as a freelancer. Make sure that you are not just negotiating it out of thin air, right? You are negotiating it because you have a basis, because you know that there's value to it, and your clients will get their return of investment. Okay, so that's the last thing that you have to consider when pricing your virtual assistant services. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That concludes all of the things that I think you need to consider when pricing your virtual assistant freelancing services. If you have any questions, please comment down below and let me know what kind of things or what kind of videos you still want me to do. And if you are a client who is looking to hire a virtual assistant from the Philippines, someone to do cold calling, lead generation, appointment setting, real estate appointment setting, real estate acquisition, so basically anything that would require some convincing power over the phone, email me at info@telecrewoutsourcing.com. Again, that's info@telecrewoutsourcing.com. I'm gonna have it down below, and I'm gonna have my website also down below, but I'm gonna say it here too, telecrewoutsourcing.com. And then you can also drop a comment here, and I'm gonna make sure that I will email you right away. We offer virtual assistant services, and we would be more than happy to be of your service. And if you are a beginner, if you are a virtual assistant who wants to know if we're hiring, don't hesitate to go to my website. That's telecrewoutsourcing.com. Click on join our team and apply now. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much once again. And please, if you haven't done it already, consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you would always be updated whenever I release a new video. And also, if it wouldn't be too much to ask, hit the like button on this video because it's going to make me very, very happy. All right, thank you so much, guys, and see you on my next video. Bye!